again. This is Star. I'm here for the second part of... Really? Really? I'm filming for my parents! Okay. I'm filming the second part of this tutorial, kind of showing anyone who is new to gaming, or new to ARK, or maybe you're a little older and you just don't think you're hip with the gaming scene, but maybe you're in the quarantine and you want to have some fun. You want to get stuck on a deserted island and you want to see fish and turtles and sharks and dolphins and dinosaurs. Look at this, dinosaurs. So let's get started. Well, we already got started, but I'm just gonna try and finish up kind of the important things on taming dinosaurs in this episode. Last episode I kind of went over the basics of building and gathering. This episode, our goal, I'm gonna tame this parasaur or somebody up and down this beach. We're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna go ahead and press circle to open your inventory. I'm going to navigate my little cursor up and to the right to my engram points. When I go here, so I've purchased some of the important things like the stone pick, the torch, the spear, the stone hatchet, the campfire. I've got all the different clothes and my water skin, and I've also got all of the important building bits like the thatch foundation, the thatch door frame, the ceiling, the wall, the door, the storage box, which the storage box is going to be so very important for you to hold all your items in so that you're not encumbered all the time and walking super slow, or if you have to run away and get away from dinosaur enemies. So let's go ahead and also scroll down a little more. Once you're level 6, like me, I am actually level 9, but once you're at least level 6, you're going to get a mortar and pestle, and you're also going to get narcotics. So these are two things that you're really going to want to get quickly. These are going to be your main tools later on for getting dinosaurs. Like, they're helpful now as well, but later on they're especially important because as we scroll down, I'm going to show you a little secret down here. Right here, we get a bow and also some arrows. And then if we go down a little bit farther, once we are level, I believe, 21, level 21, right here we get some tranquilizer arrows, and that's going to make taming dinosaurs so much easier for everybody. So, let's just go ahead for now, because we don't need that actually for now. Your most basic tool that you're going to need for taming dinosaurs actually in the beginning, let's go ahead and show you. I mean, besides your fists, you can punch dinosaurs in the face over and over and over again and knock them out. Or you can go ahead and get yourself a slingshot, which I don't have yet. So let's go ahead and level up first. I'm going to collect a few more items. Maybe pick up some rocks around the beach. Let's get a few more rocks and stuff. Get a little bit more wooden thatch. Here we go, leveled up. Okay. So I'm going to spend this so we can get my engram point. And I can try and get that slingshot and show you how to tame an animal. Okay, let's go ahead and put in stamina. Stamina is going to be really important too. So grab that slingshot. And also, really important, bolas. This is going to make it so much easier if we have a bola. So let's go ahead and check out what we need to build this slingshot. I'm going to open up your inventory with circle. R1 to get over your crafting. You're going to go down to the slingshot right here. We need fiber, we need hide, and we need wood. I think we have all of that already though in the box. So we have fiber right here, fiber, wood, we're also going to need stone and hide. The last one. I think I got everything, hopefully I have enough. Do not have enough, I need a little bit more fiber. So let's equip our hands and do some old school cherry picking. Just grab a little bit of fiber, a little bit of berries along the way. Berries are going to be really good too. Now I'm encumbered, so I'm going to stop. If you want to throw down anything out of your inventory, you can throw an entire stack of things by using L2. And that will throw it out of your inventory, and then there will be a little box in front of you like this where you can either pick it up or pick up all nearby. It'll also show you that in 1 minute and 50 seconds it's going to decompose and disappear, but I don't really mind. Or you can also just like run back over to your Oh look, as you can see on the top of the screen, I'm cold, so if you just get out your torch, I won't be cold anymore in a little bit. Yeah, my coldness went away. Okay, so let's go over here. We'll throw down some of our heavy stuff. We got kind of a lot of things in here that are real heavy. And let's go ahead and make our slingshot. So we're going to use R2, just make one slingshot, that's all we need, just the one. I'm going to make a few more spears actually while I'm at it. And you know what, we also really want to make a bola before we start doing this. Because that's what we're going to need to throw at the dinosaurs to trip them up and capture them so that they can't run away for a little bit. Let's go ahead and make some bolas. I'm going to go ahead and craft 10 because, you know what, they're really important. I have enough to craft some doors, so I'm going to craft some doors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And one ceiling. Yep. One ceiling. Okay, so while I'm making all that stuff, I'm going to be kind of slow, so I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I could also kind of go over here to my campfire, see how much of my meat has cooked. We're going to press triangle to get into this inventory. And as you can see, we have the cooked meat right here. We have some charcoal, because when the wood burns down, it creates charcoal. We also have some spoiled meat, but you're actually going to want to keep all of your spoiled meat as you get it. So if you get spoiled meat, go ahead and keep it in your inventory. You're going to want to hold on to it. Go ahead and throw it in your storage box if you don't want to hold on to it. That's fine too. But you are going to want to hold on to it and keep it with you. I'm also going to keep some stones on me. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to equip my my slingshot. I think I'll also put these doors on my house before I go tame this parasaur. So let's put on door number 1. We're going to press L1 to get the action bar to go to our other items. And we're going to press L1 and triangle at the same time to get our door out. And then as you can see, it's green right there. I can't place it anywhere over here. You have to place the door in the door frame. And R2 will place it for you. Do that for all my doors. For all my doors out there. Ooh, I really hate Brontosauruses so much. Oh, why did I make my house next to him? This is the worst. Okay, where did he go? Okay, so I see the parasaur over here. We're going to go ahead and tame this parasaur. I'm going to show you the tricks and tips on taming small to medium-sized animals. So this isn't going to work on all animals, but this should work at least on, like, the parasaurs, some of the birds, certain other two-legged animals, like if you see a Dilophosaurus, which looks like a small velociraptor type thing with like a Victorian fringe around its neck. But first, we're just going to focus on parasaurs because they're going to be really great for holding your stuff. You can also ride them once you build a saddle for them. So once you have all of your important things equipped, you want to go ahead and make sure that you have your slingshot equipped. You want to make sure that you have your bolas equipped. You want to get your bolas out. You want to get them in your sights. Hold R2. You hold it, and that'll start swinging your bolas. And then whenever you're ready and you got them in your crosshairs, you release R2, and that's going to throw your bolas. Then you're going to get out your slingshot, aim for his face, and you want to make sure that you have rocks in your inventory, because if you don't have rocks in your inventory, you can't use your slingshot. And then you want to hit him in the head with rocks to try and knock him out. You could also punch him, but I hear this is a good way too. So there you go. They passed out. You can see she's got a little stat bar. It says wild female parasaur. She's level 17. It shows all the different things. It shows she's unconscious, and it says put food in inventory to tame. So once your dinosaur is passed out like this, you get a little bit closer and you can see it says triangle access inventory. So you press triangle. That's going to get you in their inventory, and then you go ahead and press the mejo berries and hold down X to put a whole stack in their inventory. So now you can see the taming bar is going up, and every few minutes or seconds, the parasaur is going to eat a few berries, and that's going to up his taming level. See, he even has like a little animation every time he does it, and you can see, wait for it. Wait for it. See, even though he's knocked out, he's going to eat the berries, and that's going to tame her up. So, and then also depending on your taming effectiveness and how well you did in taming it, it's also going to get bonus levels once you tame it. So this wild female parasaur, even though she is only level 17, after I tame her, she could possibly be 8 levels higher than that right now. So she could be up to level, what is that? 26, 25, right? 25. We will see. I also have another level up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that in my inventory right now. Go ahead and add, ooh, what do I want? I'm going to add melee damage. So sleeping bag is also really important. Spark powder, it becomes more important later on. Simple bed, super, super important. You're going to want to put a bed in your house. If you make a new base somewhere, if you leave this beach and you go off into the jungle and you run off into the map and you decide that you found a spot that you like and you're like, I'm going to make a spot right here. You make a bed and put that bed in your house, because if you do not have a bed in your house, you will not be able to respawn at your base. If you die, if a dinosaur murders you, if you starve to death, if you freeze to death, if anything happens, if you fall off a cliff or something on accident, you are going to have to randomly respawn somewhere, and you will not be able to respawn at your base that you just made if you don't put a house in there. Because then you're going to be able to respawn in your house. And you know what? I can show you that too in just a second. What are we going to name our parasaur? Let's name her Galactica. Yeah? Galactica. Okay. Star and Galactica. So this is my new parasaur buddy friend. As you can see, if you go up, you can press triangle to equip a saddle to ride, or hold for more options. If you press triangle, if you have a saddle in here, you can go ahead and select the saddle and then put it in her saddle spot, and then you can ride her. You're also going to want to make sure that you put mayho berries on her at all times so that she can like eat berries if she's injured. But you can honestly store any of your berries on her and she'll just eat any of those berries. You can also see in the middle the stats of your dinosaur, so you can see she has a health of 280 that is slowly recovering right now. As she eats berries, it's going to help her recover a little bit more and a little bit more. There's also the stamina of 630. She has 225 oxygen, so if I were to put a saddle on her and then take her underwater somewhere, she could only survive until her oxygen depleted from 225. She's got 2,250 food, so she is real good on food. She can hold 499 pounds and 2 ounces or something. She's got 181 melee damage. She's also got 167% movement speed. So she should be fairly fast. Let's see how she follows. See, and she's gonna follow after you. If you don't want your new dinosaur buddy to follow you, let me show you. I'm just gonna lead her back to base over here. Oh, these guys are super cute too. I can show you how to tame these. These are actually a passive tame. So if you go up to them and you see it says put taming food in the last item slot to feed. So if you do have berries, for example, I'm just gonna grab some berries so I can show you. So if you do have some berries, you can go up to these dinosaurs in particular, the Lystrosaurus. Go ahead and select your mayho berries. Put them in your very last action bar slot on the bottom, all the way on the right hand side on the bottom, right there. And then you're going to hit L1 and then the right directional button. Oh, no, sorry. Okay, so you don't have to equip them because that will eat them, sorry. So all you have to do now, once you have them in your last action slot bar, is you go up to the little dinosaur and press triangle. and it's gonna feed, and you're gonna get a little taming bar, and it's gonna start taming them. But then you just have to wait until they're hungry again. Oh my goodness, all this shaking. I hate brontosauruses, they are the worst. They are the most rude. You are so rude! Okay. But so then we have to wait until she's hungry again. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. Oh my goodness. So much shaking. Sometimes if they poop, that is a really good sign that they're going to be hungry again. And it seems like it's going to take about 4 mayho berries to tame this Listerosaurus. But there is something that's really cool about Listerosauruses if you can tame one. Well, there she pooped. You can also go ahead and pick up poop. You don't have to at this point in the game if you're just starting out, because ooh, I'm getting hungry. Because the poop's not quite important yet when you're just getting started. Like levels 1 through 10, still not important. So I'm gonna go ahead to my inventory. I'm gonna press R1 to consume. And so because that gives you 20, don't overeat. Try not to overeat your stuff, or else you're just constantly going to be consuming stuff that you don't have to eat. Just click it like 5 times. That's going to get you at least 100 HP. So I'm go ahead and click it twice more. Should give me like 90. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. 99.7. So try not to overeat. Oh, and if it's nighttime, go ahead and get out your torch. It's going to make it so much easier to see. Mayho berry. Should take 1 more mayho berry for her. And then also you can see there's a little flashing up plus symbol arrow. That means your dinosaur has leveled up. So you can go ahead and open their inventory. And then you can go over to their stats, and you can actually up their stats just like you up your stats. You can make them hit harder, you can make them carry more stuff, you can make them faster. I'm going to go ahead and increase her weight a little bit so she can carry 519 pounds instead of 499. Where's our little buddy? Oh no, where'd he go? Where'd she go? Here she is. Okay. And we tamed her too. I'm going to go ahead and name her Lizzie. And you can go ahead and name your dinosaurs whatever you want. Just be careful. If you're playing split screen with another player and you go to name your dinosaur, it might mess up their them walking, so they may just continue to walk while you're naming your dinosaur. Okay, so the really cool thing now, if you get one of these little Listosauruses, is you go up and you can actually pet it. And if you pet your Listosaurus, he does a little trick, and then all your dinosaurs around your Listosaurus get an experience bonus. That's why there's that little yellow arrow plus symbol thing on top of Galactica. So let's take these guys back to our house. Everybody's pooping. And I will show you some basic dinosaur commands. So as you can see, Galactica's much faster than Lizzie. Lizzie's not very fast at all. There's a bunch of different things you can do with your dinosaurs. If you go up to them and hold triangle, it will bring up this this wheel option house where you can either equip saddle to ride, you can access their inventory, you can go to their alert settings, you can go to their modify ordering groups, you can go to their behavior, you can harvest settings, or go to their options. If you go to their options, you can actually spay them so that they cannot have babies later on. I wouldn't recommend doing this because you're probably going to want to breed your animals. Yes, you can breed your dinosaurs later on. You can also unclaim them, so I believe that just kind of like frees them and they become wild again or something. And then you can also change their name. I'm not going to do that right now. You can go to the alert settings, enable turret mode. You can change all this different stuff. I haven't really tested out turret mode, but the one thing that's really important is the behavior. When you go to behavior, there's so many different options. You can order disable following. So if you order disable following up here, and you go ahead and do that, they're going to stop following you. She's not going to follow me anymore. Only Lizzie's going to follow me now. So if I want Galactica to follow me again, I have to run back up to her, hold triangle, go to her behavior, and to go to the behavior, you use the left joystick on your controller, go down to it, and then it will, after you hold it on behavior for a second, it will select that for you automatically. And then you can go order enable following, and then she will follow you again. You can also, if you're a little more lazy, if you hold the circle button, it will bring up a bunch of different things that you can whistle at your dinosaurs. So you can say whistle follow for just one dinosaur like this. Whistle follow. So you're going to say, follow me. You whistled, and now she's following me again. Or I can look at her again, I can hold circle, I can do whistle stop 1. I whistled, and now she's not going to follow me. So if I run off like this, Galactica's just going to sit there, and Lizzie's going to come after me. But you kind of have to be looking at your dinosaur when you whistle at them, or else it's going to, like, miss your dinosaur. So I'm just going to do whistle 1, follow me this way. And I like to keep everybody kind of close back to my house. And keep everybody close together so they can get that experience bonus and everything. Lizzie, can you come here? And this guy's being gosh darn ridiculous. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and access her inventory. I also want to go ahead and give her some berries too. I like to make sure that all of my little dinosaurs have food and stuff. Because they can eat, and I know that it's not like a real dinosaur, but I just like to make sure that they have food. Especially if they get injured, they're going to need food to recover from injuries. So, let's finish building the rest of our hut. Yeah? Yeah. Let's do it, you guys. How much stuff do I have? How much do I need? Gotta make walls, gotta make ceilings. I have one ceiling on me right now. Need more thatch. I probably need a lot more wood. So let's go ahead and make some wood. We'll get some wood. Gather some wood. Let's gather, shall we? Oh goodness, you can't see. I can't see. Okay, well that's fine. We leveled up. So let's go ahead and pop this bad boy into our health. And then let's go down here and also buy... Let's buy the bow, and let's buy the arrows, because those are real important. And look, we finally have a small crop plot. Yes, you can garden in this game. So you can even go around, you can be collecting all the fiber, stone, thatch, and wood that you need to craft a small garden. Once you get a little bit farther down here, right here, level 17, once you get to be level 17, they have like a little aqueduct and stuff and different stuff so that you put that in going into the water. Alright. You put that going into the water and it will actually harvest your crops for you. Or not harvest, but water your crops for you. So that's really cool. Oh my goodness, I haven't made clothing yet. Let's go ahead and make some clothes. So we go into our crafting. We're going to go ahead and make a shirt. So press R2 to make one shirt. I'm going to make some gloves. Press R2 to make one gloves. R2 to make one pants, R2 to make one hat, and R2 to make some snazzy shoes. And then I can also make some more walls and stuff already, so let's go ahead and make 3 walls. Okay. And that should be good for now. So I get back to the hut. Ooh, am I encumbered? I'm so encumbered. I'm the most encumbered. So the really cool thing about if you're, like, encumbered, the best thing is to grab yourself a parasaur, and then you can just store everything on the parasaur so that you're not encumbered anymore. Go ahead, make him pull his own weight. Just throw all your stuff on him. And as you can see, he's holding 67 pounds worth of stuff, but he can carry 500 pounds of stuff for you. So you could really make him carry, like, as much stuff as as you wanted up to like maybe 500 pounds. Because dinosaurs can also get encumbered and then they will stop following you as well. So you don't want that to happen. Let's go ahead and eat. And also I'm running out of water, so I'm gonna go drink from the lake. Ooh, ooh, I was almost dehydrated. Gonna go ahead and level up our dinosaur. Gonna put more into weight again. I'm gonna take back my my ceiling and my thatch and everything and all my little different building materials and items. But she can go ahead and carry everything else. Okay. Gonna go ahead and equip these walls. Put them on your action bar. L1 and then circle to equip them from where I put them on my action bar. Go ahead like that. Gonna go ahead again. L1 and then circle. L1 and then circle. Oh no, I can't place it because our box is too close. Ooh. Ooh. Well, we're either gonna have to move that box or we're either gonna have to move this box or this is just gonna have to be a weird open spot of our house, which I'm not gonna enjoy, but okay. And let's open all of our doors so I can remember where the doors are at, because this is a weird looking house. Maybe don't make your house like I'm making my house. Also, brontosauruses are the most rude freaking dinosaurs ever. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a bed. I just need more hide, more thatch, and more fiber. So let's go collect that stuff. To get hide, we're going to go ahead and kill some animals. You can go ahead and murder a dodo. If I hit them with a torch, they get set on fire. No, that does not give you cooked meat. Okay, once you have the dead body, you're gonna want to get out your hatchet, not your pickaxe, not your spear, not your fists. Go ahead and get out your hatchet, your little axe, because that's gonna give you the most meat and the most hide out of your dead body, I believe. It might just be the most hide, and then if you hit it with the pickaxe, it gives you more meat, actually, I think. Okay. So Galactica's leveling up nicely. Go ahead and up her weight again. And you can go back and pet Lizzie. Every once in a while it like refreshes, so you can go back and pet them again and start their little bonus all over again. I like to give these guys a lot of health, just in case we ever get attacked by anything, so that they can kind of withstand a punch if they're in the front or something. Okay, I'm just kind of looking again for more dodos, something that we can get hide off of. I wouldn't suggest going after a Triceratops yet, not even a level 1, because they are gonna whoop you. I would stick to dodos at first, because I mean, they're super easy. As you can see, my spear broke. But also, if you just like poke them one time, your dinosaurs will jump in and start murdering things for you. So let's try that one more time. I will show you the power of my dinosaurs. I just go poke the dodo, probably really hard to see. And he murdered that dodo. Murdered him. There's the dead dodo body. Okay, so that's how your dinosaurs murder animals for you. Ta-da! You could also tame these dodos if you wanted to. So, like, if you got out your fists or your slingshot, you could actually hit them in the face a bunch of times until they pass out, and then you could tame them. Oh, you want to see? Oh, you wanted to see? Okay. Well, it's a little hard because it's so dark. Pop. Oops, I accidentally killed him. Sometimes that will happen also. You can accidentally kill things if you start to get a little too powerful for the area that you're in. There's like a little raptor thing over there.